backcourt going to be like with Cousins and Leonard and obviously Neal as well? Just handling all those guys on the floor at the same time.
You know, they're explosive offensively, but you know, our focus will just be make it tough on them. You know, they're going to hit some shots, but it's just a matter of making them shoot the toughest shot possible and not, you know, limiting their easy baskets. And you know, that's going to be a big key for us.
Do you think playing as well as you did against Duke, running them off the three-point line is going to help you going into this game?
Definitely. You know, Duke is another explosive offensive team that can hit threes. They can get going, you know, pretty quick. So, you know, Oklahoma is going to be a similar type of situation. We're going to need to run them off the three-point line, and you know, limit their easy looks and open looks.
A lot of guys compared St. Joseph's to you guys, and you saw a lot of yourselves in them.
Yeah.
Is this team in Oklahoma even closer to what you guys are like?
Yeah, no, they're explosive offensively. They like to get up and go, you know, which we do as well. And so it's going to be you know, interesting game. I think it's going to be about who can get more stops defensively. And so, you know, our focus is going to have to continue to be on the defensive end and limiting their easy baskets and rebounding.
You played against a player like Buddy Hield who can just score in any part of the floor in any way possible.
No, I mean, he's obviously explosive offensively, so it's going to be a tough task, but we're just going to have to make it tough on him. You know, he's a really good player. Obviously, he's going to make some shots, but it's just a matter of getting him to shoot tough shots.
It seemed like A&M put a lot of pressure on him and focused a lot on him, and that opened up doors for a lot of their other guys to have big games. Is that the trap of maybe giving too much attention or, you know, focusing too much on one guy? And
you know, it may have been. You know, I think, you know, those other guys stepped up and hit some shots for him and played well. So I think it's just a matter of you know, making it just tough on them as a whole. You know,
right.
And it's a matter of you know, like I said, limiting their easy baskets. So I guess when you put maybe one emphasis on one guy, it can, you know, those other guys will step up for them, which they did. So we're gonna have to just, you know, focus on getting stops.
Do you probably don't necessarily have to be playing your best to win in this tournament, but you seem to be playing very well. 11 straight wins. Do you feel this team is really at its peak?
No, we feel really good. You know, it's just that one thing that Coach always has been talking about throughout the year is just continuing to get better, and because you want to be your best at the end of the year. So we just want to continue to play as well as we can, knowing that we're facing a really good team every single night out. You know, and so obviously at this point in the season, everybody's really good. So, you know, it's just it's a thin margin for error for everybody, but it's just a matter of you know, leaving it all out there.
How good is Oklahoma from what you've seen?
They're a really good team, explosive offensively. You know, they can get a lot of scores, can shoot it. So we know that they're a really good team. You know, Duke was a really good team as well. So it's gonna come down to, you know, defense and rebounding for us.
Casey, I'd like to ask a couple of questions about Chris Boucher. Where do you think he has made the biggest strides since he got to campus? Not only on the court, but academically and socially as well.
You know, just in his confidence, you know, like those other guys mentioned, and just getting comfortable, kind of getting acclimated, has really kind of developed that confidence in him. And just, you know, just being comfortable, I guess, knowing that you know, everybody's there for him, and just getting the support that he needs. And so he's just done a great job for us this year. I love playing with him. We've become close, and you know, he's a really good guy.
What makes him? What most impresses you about him, just as a fellow student?
Kind of his ability just to really acclimate to different situations and circumstances. You know, kind of where he's come from is a really great story, and to, you know, be where he is now is pretty admirable. You know, just he's come from a tough situation, and so, you know, it's just awesome to see him, you know, thrive and succeed here. You know, I'm just really happy that he's a part of our program.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there a point in time this season where the team's realization of what you potentially could become changed to you are what you potentially could be?
Yeah, you know, I think late in the season we've just really kind of, you know, started to click and just play together. You know, there were some times early in the season where we had some losses, and so we came back and you know, didn't want to continue to lose or learn lessons by losing. And so I think we really regrouped and came together, and just knowing that everybody has to buy in for us to be successful, and everybody's done that. You know, it's just been awesome.
How much do you guys still talk about that Civil War loss in Corvallis?
We haven't talked about it in a while.
Seems like you guys talked about it a lot during the season.
We did talk about it a lot, you know, when it happened and as we were continuing on. they beat us pretty bad over there. So that was obviously mid-season, and we knew that we had a long ways to go. We feel that there's still room for growth. At this point in the season, we just want to continue to get better every night out.
Where is that growth at? Where do you get better at?
Just focus. Just limiting mental mistakes, and just continuing to take no plays off.
Is it hard? Is it hard to talk about this game without mentioning Buddy and the impact he could have?
Well, he's obviously their leading scorer. So he's always going to be kind of. You're going to put an emphasis on him. He scores the most points for him. So you got to obviously focus on stopping him and making it tough on him. So I guess it's he's always going to kind of be in the conversation.
And is it hard when you're this close not to think a game ahead to possibly get to the Final Four, which you hadn't done in many, many years?
Yeah, well, that's what we're playing for. So, that's where we want to be. That's where I think everybody's goals are at the beginning of the year and right now. So, just got to go out and lay it all out there, and we're excited for it.
You had an opportunity to talk with Luke Ridnour at all? I think he was in Vegas and he was here last night.
Briefly, I've talked to him a little bit. Not too many extended conversations, but I have talked to him a little bit.
Did you follow his game at all, or what his importance to this program was?
Oh yeah, definitely. No, Luke's a tremendous player. Had a tremendous career. Obviously, he retired, but guy played in the NBA for double-digit years. So, somebody to look up to.